Mawungabheka mina ungakwazi ukuthi elokushini kwenzakalani. Umzimba wami namehla ngakutshela konke okwenzeka estradini ebusuku yabo. Lebu. Yes. That's my pet name.
Ngibone panoi. Iba yisemazweni.
Hlokoloza. Shaya impempe lapho. Lo mtshitha ngapha ushaya iflat yabo. Hlokoloza. Yabo. Shining in the dark like a stars ebusuku.
Sing all day njengenyoni zezulu.
And mina sengina tracks I few. People were telling me, "Mfana wena ngathi uzakwe man engomeni."
At that time amathi Zakwe.
No. I did the Mbalenhle track, then people were like, "Oh." I started getting my interviews, and by then I was the most interviewed artist at PCR ngale ngoma le.
Ladies and gentlemen, bafethu and bafethukazi, the moment has finally arrived. Matodakazi ligama ngisizwe Sbhova Sigudhla ngithi sanibonani idumelanga ngimi umlilo longana style umlilo longana siphetho umlilo lovutha nguna phakade angihambi ngedwa namhla I'm with Mbalenhle hitmaker kasimfana uthini fudumala ngibambe ngesandla
Hayi
sawubona mnanga
hayi ngiyavuka mfowethu
njani yendoda
hayi simnandi mfoka baba simnandi mfoka
Ulgolida utholakala lula baba ngolo ugutshwe sikwela mfosi mkhumbile lo simkhuphe kusini nomvo Ulgolide
at some point mina I'm glad you guys ningikhuphile nangithola yabo kodwa kunama reasons behind kunyamalala kwami yabo yeah it's not like ngivele nganyamalala nje ningi izinto ekade zenzeka yabona from the past few years esibiya khona so decided to discover okay nami along the way I discovered the indaba zasekhaya indaba zami yabo yeah I needed to find myself actually because I've been trying to win along the way but I lost myself. Facts, I lost myself. So I was on the process of finding myself back, yabona.
Uthini aka why so busy winning I'ma lose myself.
then that's where the part came in where he says mama said he can pray for us.
Yeah, mama said you gonna pray over us, she gonna pray for us.
My mom was praying for my life, for me to know the truth. Yes, to find out.
So nyalo wena kule journey lo travelile, the journey that you've been through, where are you now? Now are you the Buddha, the Buddha Sbhova? So kuphi nyalo?
No, not really the Buddha Sbhova, but
so ta Sbhova. So you heard man.
But I'm glad to say I know when
you've been through. You're glad because you've been through the journey lobo kuyo.
Yeah.
Like the music bonga sini musumculo umi kancane.
Yeah.
For isikhathi esinganani?
I think for 6 months.
For 6 months. When was this? Because last time I was kuluma, it was before COVID or during. Because it was 2020.
Yeah, not even for 6 months. I'll be lying if I can say 6 months because I stayed the whole year.
Which year?
I think 2021. 2.
Or 2022. Because last time we were in contact with Wena, last time we were working, we recorded almost, I think we had 5 ideas of songs, but the song that we recorded was I pray to be the one in this world. Sbhova Named the one. So yeah, that was the song. We did the song. We recorded it. That was the song we recorded. The idea. Then Savesa recorded something like that.
Then. Actually, there's another vision of that track. I'm still working on.
No version,
yeah, but yeah, it needs you.
Oh.
It
okay, we did Lengoma later by 2. Then we recorded another one. Ngibani panoi. Iba yisemazweni. Nami ngifuna ukufana nawo.
Oh, that's one.
Ukufana nawo. Kodwa mina nginempiko. Awu mina nginempiko. Bathi njengengelosi. Sengizopha. Yo. Ay.
Okay, Mbalenhle intabeni emarondweni emakhaya ngicabanga life yami ngicabanga inkinga zomhlaba. I think bisho
yeah, lama lyrics oqala ngiyakhumbula. Those were the first lyrics. We lost the onke lama project ya crash I computer.
But as much as I'm still here and I'm
still here, we can still do the songs and they can be even better.
Yes.
Especially if we cannot try to do the standard already, we can just redo them in a new way. In the current state, let's go. So in the current state, let's go. So Nyalo, what's happening? You back recording?
Yeah. I'm back recording. Actually, I'm working on this album, Nobhala Walencwadi.
And this album, you've been working on it?
I've been working on it since 2018. The idea came 2017 after a show. I was performing a pinar in Ngomeni. So after the performance, I was like, why don't I just do an album? Because I was working with this guy called Mavesta, Mavela. So Lomchita Lona, mina na isichu. So we were like a duet. So this guy, I was like, I need to do something solo. You see, something maybe that can be under my belt. Then the guy was like, okay, what's on your mind? But to me already, the name Nobhala Walencwadi was already on my mind because we did these tracks together. Then it was all about letters. Yeah, last letter, the first letter. Incwadi KaMfundisi. Khona le ngoma le incwadi KaMfundisi shothi sitshela ubaba umfundisi ukuthi baba umfundisi senze iphutha sitshontshe imali yomnikelo yabona. So that was the dopest tracks I've ever done. Like
now alahlekile.
No, I think we still have that.
Wasakhona mara not lama project.
No, not my project. My
just
project.
letting go kuphela.
Yeah, just my
mara
track.
At least nakulahleke isikona netivele sekuthi sithi at least akalahleki even the idea.
Yeah, the idea is still there because we were like I was like, so ubona baba umfundisi kama ubonkani ngizulelwa manje yabo angikwazi ngisho kulala ebusuku ngiphupha amanzi womthandazo kanti ngipaphathiswa yini kanti ngiyapaphathiswa yini baba umfundisi angisazi maybe la maphatha ngithele ngawo mhlaza sesontweni ne confession ekumele ngiyenze baba umfundisi inkingi ngitshele mangisakhuluma fika le awuthami yesiphofa kwami siyaphuthelwa yabo shothi it's more like a conversation mina ngisafuna ukuconfess baba umfundisi angilali ebusuku mhlambe sengicabanga ukuthi ile mali yasesontweni lo mtshitha makafika akafuni ukuthi ngiconfess
afuna ukuconfess.
Yes, then it's more like siyaphikisana la, it's more like a dialogue thing. So we shared levels. Then I did 8 bars. He did his.
So when in usakhuluma ngaloko sharing bars, I think ngoma leto usually in hip hop, although but then even in commercial songs, but usually it was done like my underground cats. I think Lendo Lake come from Battle Rap, if I'm not mistaken, because Battle Rap really you have to go in after another person. Then go on that culture, which even in songs where there'll be one rap, go hard. Sometimes even with the commercial songs, they will make a remix and then balance the artist.
Yeah, but for me to have the guts of doing something like that. There was this thing, the album MasterCann, which is young Cannibal. I'm not sure if it's Jova. I'm not sure if it's him, but there were choices also like me and the guy. So they did an album of something like that. So that's when I realized, no man, this thing is doable. I can also do something like this.
Is it is it not the same thing? I was trying to get the song online and I told you. What was the song title?
More Bars.
100 Bars or More Bars? It was More Bars.
More Bars.
More Bars, yeah, More Bars.
Mean was, yeah.
Oh, closing so sure wrong. I was by told it's just over 100 Bars.
No, I
can't. Internet accurate, but I'll go back again and search More Bars with Ngwazzy. That lapon a rap pale.
Yeah, it's a rap. So, it was quite exciting.
Okay, let's start it from scratch, guys. Let's start from scratch. Where does the journey start? The music journey. Let's start there. We can start even your journey. Where does your journey actually start? Then we can go to the music. Where does Sbhova start? Sbhova.
I'm that guy who believes in talent. All round. I can play soccer.
Oh, you solo soccer.
Yeah. So I can act, do the stage theaters. Yeah. I'm just a versatile child. You know, actually your talent.
Like creativity.
Yeah. Everything.
Like creative.
Creator. So, nalengoma tika DJ Hlokoloza. I remember the day it was on Thursday, early in the morning. So, sister scale and all my chita la or shouting, shama trumpet on my desk, yabo. Shouting, Charlotte track, Hlokoloza, yabo. See a remake. Then kids were bumping on that track, and it was more like a different kind of a heat in faith. You try to remix a track at DJ Tira, then DJ Tira or DJ Cleo. So must remix the track. As I'm a student, it was the first period we natural science back then in primary. Okay, so I share the track. Lo osfundisa art and culture went like wapasa eklasini. Then she found us doing the track. Then she stood at the door and be like, what's happening here? So she was active. Sa teskin, I'm that guy who perform. I'm out of my drums. Hlokoloza. Shayim pempe lapu. Lom chichanga pa shay fletch. Hlokoloza. And the parents dude, it was nice. Early in the morning, fresh. It was nice in feature. So instead of maybe lo teacher lo shy and stuff, but
I wanted the creative juices flowing.
She came in and advised us, why don't you do this on my period, art and culture. Then it was period 5. Afternoon, then she called us. Okay, Bafana, this is the time. Do what you did earlier on. She has spana, say shy tracky. She was impressed. It's a good December time. Free graduation yabantuan. So she called us and be like, boys, you need to come through. I have something special for you. Then must figure skill. Melinyo perform a track in there. Then she's the one man who was that energy which you need to do this about. Then I'll be Zola Zulu because I was the one who was performing the track this. So one chatty boy, if you can take this serious, you're going far.
At that time, Kasimfana is not born yet.
No.
At that time, Sbhova is not born yet.
Sbhova is not born
yet. What we talking about at that time?
Lebu. Yes. That's my pet name.
Yabona uneblebu bathosa la kuwe uneblezend lomgelangadini.
So by the time
Lebu.
Yes, my name.
Not Lebu Khang.
No, Lebu.
Just Lebu.
Yeah.
Lelinye.
Tsidiso.
Which one is this one? Lebu Tsidiso.
Yeah, Bongani.
Lebu Tsidiso Bongani and then Sbongo.
Sibambo.
Nada. Kuri magama. Mali labo ngible bakubita ngalo esikoleni.
Because I went to
different schools.
Yeah, actually I went to Babachon Primary.
Wena ukhulela kuphi kana kahle kahle?
Dude, mina I'm a son of a traveler. Because I went to school Babachon. I did went to school Pinari, even in Johannesburg.
So you've been traveling around.
I've been
wandering around.
And what's funny about the journey, I call it a journey because while I was traveling, I get to meet new people, get to discover every new thing about me. Capability-wise, or this I can do, this I cannot do.
And you meet different characters, and also an environment, and the climate, or environment that's the
yes.
The behavior is different, the languages are different.
So, okay, as I was young, but I was kakakak. So, you wouldn't tell Gucci, this boy is young or old.
Oh.
Because of the body.
Team.
So, okay, I went to Johannesburg, then I found some guy somewhere at the center, they were doing my pet. That's why I like ciphers, I like pet.
Let's talk after the Hlokoloza.
Yeah, after the Hlokoloza, then
the Hlokoloza. Hlokoloza yona endeka ku.
Pinare Bongani.
Oh. Unanga at that time.
Yo, bruh. I think I was 13.
No, early teenage years.
Yeah, I think I was 13 because Sbhova was born in Johannesburg.
So at that time you're not Sbhova, Ushama Hlokoloza. Then that performance, what happened there? Like it's batok beat.
Say shy performance is graduation yabantwana. Because khona bayabo mama ne bahlala ngasekhaya. They didn't even knew this boy can do something like this.
Talent, so.
Okay, it was imitating back then. You see, we were imitating DJ Cleo's song. Yeah, but dude, it was nice. It was brilliant because at our time back then, it was rare to find someone.
Yeah, gonna someone else. Ngwazzy, it's imitating, but professionally, it's covering somebody's song, or sometimes remaking the song, or sometimes remixing the song. And that's how stars are born. Almost everybody starts by singing somebody else's song, then they can know their vocal capacity. I mean, I can sing like Brenda Barz, I can sing like Ringo Madlingozi, I can sing like Oba Puma Sikela or Mamire Makeba, then you know your potential, your full potential. You're still a kid.
That's the thing. Okay, so I went to this secondary name.
So the performance was a success then?
Yeah, a lot of people.
So it gave you the taste of what expressing yourself through song and dance or entertainment. Go get that feeling, what you taste the land.
Yeah, it gave me the nicest.
The juice. It gave you the juice. In the future, you go put Afro juice from you on.
Afro juice from you on.
From that beginning.
Because I felt like an artist, a well-established one. That's me on the stage. People are like, where?
So that moment is the defining moment in your life. What's new defining with this Sbhova. All Amara now coffee. What is Sbhova Katalela in that moment to tell you Kanjani though.
That's why I got the name Sbhova. Yeah.
But Sbhova started here.
Yes.
But I'm not going to tell you I'm going to So
no, I had a different name because for me, I see a huge difference from the guy who I was as an artist because I did went to the studio, then I went by the name of LP. I'm new in this game. I know nothing about.
Solo labo usang label.
Yeah.
LP.
I know nothing about.
I was confused and not. I love back
music and stuff. So I went to the studio as LP. Then we did some few tracks.
That's Joburg.
No, shit.
Still here.
Yeah. My first year as secondary, doing grade 8. Then around June, I went to visit my pops at Joburg. When I got there, man, it's just something different about this environment, about I'm an artist, it's notice and no man, these people from here they do something big other than from where I come from. I see a huge space, huge gap from the entertainment, I think.
At that time, you're doing first year high school, and you can tell the difference that in Mpumalanga, entertainment is very slow.
Yes.
They need to catch up. And you even still, Nanyalo is still the same thing. Your observation was very much accurate.
Yes. So, when I come back, I was like, no, I'm fine. I was saying, so, I was like, I'm fine. From white. Mina imagine ngicabanga ukuthi ngichange igama. Ngizobona ngisaya studio ngishaya track. Ngithola beat. I think beat ngayidownload.
So buyile lapho from Joburg.
Sengibuyile. I went there like
just to go vakasha
during my holidays. Then when I come back at home, ngithola lo mjitsi Mavela. Then like say, ngdownload beat. No, ngifike studio bangikaya beat. It's a downloaded beat, Lil Wayne. I just don't remember the song.
And at that time, Lil Wayne was big.
Yeah, and there were this, but now the style is 100 bars. Shama 100 bars, I'm an artist. Teza, like me, ngihlanya kakhulu ngoTeza, yabo.
Teza from Teza and Maraza.
Yeah, ushaya 100 bars.
100 bars, yeah.
Akekho omunye ongahlanya kanje, hlanya njengami tshelo FEs, yabo.
Wasn't there ngibambe microphone engathi ngibambe stone. It ain't nothing sweet. The industry was so what.
Yeah. And then I was inspired by Zulu Boy.
But during that time, it just there it was big, right? And Zulu Boy was big. And
was bigger.
Yeah, was bigger. And the sound, and that's where I felt, man. That sound, lotanayo wena. I feel the storytelling. That's why, although we're gonna talk about this as we proceed, like through the podcast, Mbalenhle, man. For me, it's at the same
side,
the poetic side and the storytelling and the narration. To me, it's up there with
Nomalanga.
Now even it's at the same level with lelo suka ngisoze ngalikhohle ngithe mangivuka ngibhodla ngabona sengishoda ngomoya yabona
Because I
ngingazi
still
ukuthi
got
ngenze
that
yeah
desert thing
that desert in Zulu Boy and
nala machitha lawo eDryman Scab.
3 months Scab.
I used to listen there
3 months
these
Scab.
cheetahs back then. So I mean
We have hip hop royalty here, guys. This year we were celebrating 50 years of hip hop, and these are the people. 3 months Scab, Deza, Zulu Boy. This is hip hop royalty. Zola.
Zola as well.
So these were the early influences.
Yes. As I grew, okay, I mean, when I got to the studio, Bankai Beach, Excel Kabanga, then I was like, I'm finding 64 bars. Yeah, what? And in there was 100 bars, I so choose to try 64 bars. But okay, I just born shy 64 bars day. That was the dopest track I've ever did alive in as I'm still going to do music, but that song for you. Okay, I did the 64 bars. A producer felt like him.
It's just rapping about Shama bars.
My bars in feature. Pa. Then a producer, because you know, being issues about me and alone just being Spana now. Beksano wenza ukuthi I track if siyishaya afuna ukungena singamfaki yabo as a producer and the track ayilalela athola ukuthi no man this is nice yokutshela ukuthi crash I track crashing.
Which one is this one producers?
Crasher I track because he's not in the track. If simfaka there was this thing I mean no man let me put the guy with track yami yabo ngibone
crash le
track I crashed. Then I was like okay I shy 64 bars. Then I took the unmastered track then I left the project in Alumji. Wa mangbe angelo to track the crashing. Then after a week mang sascale I had my rumors from Outbase Spana I just introduced Lomji that no Lomji to Kabanga Gucci Tisa. That's when I introduced. I told the guy no, unga sapali LP pala Sbhova. Yabo. He was like Sbhova, kanjan man. But no, right now I'm Sbhova. I think it was 2016.
And then where did that come from, Sbhova? Escalate in Sbhova.
Choosing the out here Kona I track begaya. Okay, that name there, mang BHO back main. Best close na lumchita. So must close na lumchita. Mina ngimfita staff yena ulalela kakhulu abo MTV nekula yabo.
MTV nekula.
Ulalela kakhulu. Ulalela kakhulu just there.
Man.
Mina I had access the internet so beng download la tracks. Way back internet based scarce.
Yeah.
So I had access to the track. The guy liked me for the fact that ngiyakwazi ukumtholela ama tracks.
Uyiplug kahle wena good man.
So he told me that dude, oh, it's Sbhova son. Out of the blue, he calls me Sbhova. Angiyancane. Then I was like, son, nomchita wenzani? Le gama leli lavelela hlala kamnandi yabo. Sbhova, mfethu ithatha leli gama lelo. Athi hayi mfana ngikunika lona. Yabo. The guy named me. Mangifika studio, first week ngibuyile Joburg. Then ngifika naye lo mthetho ngimthethe mina ngishaya 64 bars. Ngiyashaya sinema Sbhova yabo. The track was like beat because of the name. If you can listen to my lyrics, ulalele nale.
So the name lahambiselana nale content.
Yeah, nale content.
Nice packaging. Amara vele LP it wasn't gonna work, bro.
For a guy like me, yes.
Yeah, ngiyabona it's sweet ligama no. When manje ngilendo delokuthi you bring out the roughness in
because I grew up like
that.
Nature.
Yeah, you bring out the roughness in nature.
Okay, siyasipana. I went back to Joe's. Senyohlala khona. Shothi esikele kunamaqala basikhiphile amaphoyisa yabo. Yeah, sikunamaqala vadvaji ekuse manje nini nishaya amathiza kwenzakalini.
How?
Sikhule estradini bra wami. saseyintwana nami yabo. Okay nje sengiyabaleka manje shothi basifune elokishini indaba zamagenge ngapha amaphoyisa sicoshile esikele basikama transfers yabo. I went to Johannesburg ngangena iskila down.
Same here. The mnyaka sangaphini.
Yeah, at the middle of the year I went to Johannesburg. Bang accepta ngaskila. Second year ngaskila. That year my mom called and be like, dude, you have to come back home. When I come back home, I went to my buye. Mfana says, lapho ngitshela ukuthi senginja manje. Yabona manje mfana. Ay man, manje senginja mfana. Shose Johannesburg, I bump into this guy. Spula NoMloyi angithona. Amathi tham ke manje lawa ngiphila nawo. Spula he's from Usipho. Then simbizo Spula, he's from KZN Msinga. Yabona. Okay, awushami isuka vele ngale makhaya siyatlika yabo. Okay njani yasemsinga. Khambani, show grand. Hayi ngimnandi, amfana mina sengibuyile full time. Shothi benginokuyiskima le awuthile mangiyovisit yabo. Ngizwakele kumnandi hayi, show, ngizwakele. Shothi umjitha lona angifake stars asimfana la lena. Angishovele sinye staff album kaZulu Boy khona le track lena Nomalanga khona le track lena khona ngathi utshela khona intombi yakho Zulu Boy sithanda sami sokuthengela imini Cooper yabo. Mfana nje ngivele nje ngikuthanda njengegwinya mfazi yabo. Mjitha mfana poetic kakhulu yabo. Then okay, I was like successful mfana uyithola play out. As I was listening to the album, I bumped into a track called Zobezisho. Some to feature Zakwe there. And I mean, I sang my tracks, I few people were telling me, I'm fine when I'm not Zakwe, man, young man.
At that time, my mat is Zakwe.
No. I'm fine now Zakwe. No, I'm Zakwe.
And then already they're comparing you with this guy and you don't know that.
I don't know the guy. Then Manglalele track Zobezisho. I was like, okay. Yeah, got to high man. And Zakwe back then was not the Zakwe that people know.
Yeah, no.
Man, jeez. Zakwe was this guy, man. Orafika cool, yabo. Until we red tape. If you can compare the red tape album ga Zakwe ne Mpande. Lama album awafani. There's a crowd there. Yeah, but the guy has grown up. So mina as I was listening.
We evolved like from like nakaqala lo roughness.
Yeah.
Gushinja certain parts to make them fine la commercial.
So I started music then I was like the best version of the guy, not knowing that I'm the best version of the guy because I was not rough that much. I was just a guy who turned to magama. So if like people were gonna say, Mfana, when are you more like a Zulu Boy? Because I once pictured myself as his student. Or I once pictured myself as Zulu Boy on the stage. So, Bangchela, mfana, the way you package with play and stuff. I was like, no, dude, why don't you say I'm Zulu Boy in this generation? Because I grew up listening to Zulu Boy. They be like, no, you like Zakwe. Then I was like, okay, it's fine.
Who's this Zakwe guy?
Then, what released the album was Zakwe in Mpande. I was like, yo, lomchicha shaya. And by that time, Zulu Boy was released kakhulu yabo.
So move to my film.
Yeah. Then I got more attached to Zakwe. Yabo. Ngalalela kakhulu Zakwe. While mina bengilalela ma MCs afana nabo Zola. Zola was one of the guys abang motivated kakhulu life ina. But change like actually the way of thinking.
Danko Zola 7, Danko Bongekosi.
Yeah, so uZola wangenza nga understanda ikasi rapper.
And a lot of people are crediting Zola for that, especially good documentary like Imdlwembe. But Zola, especially that song le Kero Scandalous. But there were people who were too hip hop because they didn't want to listen to Quiet. And then there were a lot of people who were listening to Quiet thinking hip hop, the real guys like Zamak hip hop acts were trying to portray a fake life because they were not Americans. Then Zola were in the marriage between Kwaito and hip hop to go Kero Scandalous.
Then when I started living this art, I started living the music because of Uzola. I listen to the track most of the time. I'm gonna shine in the dark like a star ebusuku.
Sing all day njengenyoni zezulu ngoba ngibonga wabona uthathe khona thando lungaka liqwelo madoda.
I was just a little boy with
Big dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Shorty, the guy is more like I felt like he's talking about me. By that time, I'm just a little boy, but with big dreams. Yeah, boy.
Why you ngangikhululi? Please set me free. This is what I talk God.
Respect my wings.
Spread my wings.
Shorty, I was like, no man. Why don't I just combine Zulu Boy, Zola, and Zakwe and be the best vision of these people and do me?
So that's we can say this is the Holy Trinity that created Sbhova. Zola, Zulu Boy, Zakwe.
Yes. So these guys, they've played a huge role in my life, mfethu. As much as they still alive, basatlanhlavana ngisafisa ukuspana nabo.
Wena pa ile time uqala lena kule 64 bars lapho already you were rapping ngale kasital.
Mina
size ngisi.
Ngikasitala, I never did tracking.
You will never know what I'm saying, man. Yeah, man. Yo.
I was totally against.
What you looking at, old say? I'm the man now. Yeah, shake it. Shake the booty. Shake it low, baby. Shake the booty.
I wanna. That's manje mkumbuza linyichiza yabo. Shothi khona lo mchitha siyaphetla. Siyaphetla it's break time siyaphetla ne. Ngibheka nenye intwana, shothi intwana lena vele ishaya bo skri yabo. Enye itshetha ukami mfana musukurepa ngathi uvala amakhala ngathi. Sho ukuthi lethiza leli lafika la jamba ngasekhoneni. Yabo.
Itsinzile Sbhova yebo. Asitale phansi. Igrand. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Sajama ngasekhoneni lethiza leli la jama. Maka repa lo mchitha lo. The guy shothi lo Mr. lo wasevela yabona. And be like, mfana vele ngathi uvala amakhala eqinisile Sbhova yabo. Yeka lento enokuvala amakhala man rap. Yabo manje sinjwayele yabo. Then from there, I was like, no, I don't want to do something like this. Okay.
So from the time you started, you understood, Guzi, there's more story to tell and there's more pride in being original. Yeah. And you can actually make fun. Yeah, boy.
So, I ngkhulisa ama-uncles. Ama-uncles, ila magenge lawa khule estradini, yazi life esestradini. Yabo, yeah. Abalahlile siyabadala, yabo. Mawuthi kanjani, fast itrans iqoviyo, yabo. Ngikhulisile ama-uncle lawo. So ama-uncle wami mina afaka isandla kakhulu ekutheni mina ngibe ilokishi, ngibe istrati. Mangibona mina ngizibone as a definition of istrati. Because there was this track engithi mina mawungabheka mina ungakwazi ukuthi elokishini kwenzakalani. Umzimba wami namehla ngakutshela konke okwenzeka estradini ebusuku yabo. I felt like ingqondo yami ine map yaselokishini. then I can paint pictures about Ilokish Lam. That's how I felt, mina. So mangihlezi estratini ebusuku ngipictureisha ngithi wow ipinari ebusuku. It builds more pictures within me, ukuthi abantu ngathi abayazi into ekanje man. Bakile nje babona umuntu bamdubula phambi kwemedia yakhe ebusuku bamthathela imali bamthathela iphayisi ithi ngibatshele ngayo lento yabo. Even though it has for the people that experience it, but somehow they relate.
And even life drama.
Yes, even those people about shaya la masin law yabo. They also relate with our issue to one. Yabo. So I mean I'm that guy velingilogish.
You are narrating what's happening there.
Yeah, so
you're just the guy watcher in the corner.
You see. I'm that storyteller or khuluma about izinto zegazi yangitshona.
So where does that come from? Are you the only one in your family who's telling the story, or the one with that gift to tell stories, or is something like in your genes or in lineage?
No,
or in the family tree?
Actually, this thing to me is more like in Ifa. Yeah, Ifa lo khokho omkhulu lo baba omkhulu yabo. I've inherited this thing mina because in family army or my ancestors they wanted me to, because there's more of us, ne? But in a family I'm the only artist on we are mover man. So I went and searched this thing in be up. This is not like something I was testing to do music. I was testing to preach.
I'm not chilling bro. It's in your genes.
It's in my genes. Yeah. So I discovered ukuthi khona okhokho omkhulu wami ababekade baqula.
Basayingo.
Isuka from ekutheni khona imbongi yabo. Abantu abakade babongelela inkosi.
Bahaya inkondlo.
So ungamangali mangoshaya itrack isound ngathi inkondlo.
It's something that is there. It's in your blood. It's in your DNA.
From being imbongi to a life band, a group yasekhaya, family group, yabo. To this individual engiyona mina namhlanje.
A rapper.
Represent, yes, as a rapper. Angithi generation to generation. So in our generation, maybe they felt like, boy, I don't have voice of pull but in uyimbongi, so you need to hire lezi inkonzo lezi on your raps.
And actually, you around guys, this thing, it's like something less like compare. Singing, other people can sing, but you cannot be touched. Let's be honest. There are people who can technically hit certain notes. Technically, they can sing. They have falsettos. Their voices are beautiful, but you are not touched because the mundu kula like a robot. And then somebody can just talk and see. Kodwa Mbalenhle mfethu. Ziyakhala. So gifts, guys, it's something that you cannot take away from someone. So when I truly believe Gucci, you are one of those people who are gifted like in what you are doing, and I believe Gucci, you are here for a greater purpose.
Yeah.
Than just rap. Just that it happens, Gucci, rap is the channel lo itola Gucci. I can actually express myself through rap. You know?
But this is bigger than rap.
Yeah, it's bigger than rap.
Bigger than rap because back then skill bengoshaya inkondlo yabo. But mina I was more like I like a comedy yabo.
Ngiyamangala ukuthi ukhuluma ngama-comedy na angikaze ngalibona that side of you.
No, I mean I like a comedy a lot. At home they know, even my mom knows ukuthi actually bengangishaya. Mawukuthi uzongishaya mangifika endlini I know namhlanje siyakhala ke already vele linkinele yabo. Mangifika wemali yazi phela ngakhumbula lo yamthitha lo owenza into ekanje shothi into ekanje yamchaza yabo. Then mangimbusela back to lesa sikhathi lesa she be like son engiyakhumbula lena ukhohle ukungishaya
so yahleka la
once ngakeza ngadla baba ziyakhala ngilela ngeke usangivusa yabo then mina was that guy esigele ngishaya stand up comedy ngiyabathatha ngibabeke bathi hey yabona into kanjeni kanje bahleke kube mnandi
hayi abashaya one of your sides la civic comedy hayi Sbhova hayi Sbhova a comedian.
Yeah, it happens, but dude, no, out of the blue, it's more like okay, my favorite guy, glamour, chichama stand-ups, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
So,
yeah, we were talking about this off camera, but Kevin Hart is one of the guys who wore the dress. You know that thing that there's a ritual in Hollywood. But see, every guy, before he blows up and becomes powerful, Kevin Hart is one of those. Just like Jamie Foxx, just like Chris Rock, but man.
No, this guy is more like me when it comes to the camera. The guy is very talented. Cannot deny something like that. Guy is very talented. He's very creative. You can take Kevin Hart and put him to an action movie. You'd find yourself laughing.
Nah, it's funny, that guy.
So I'm that guy, can say, while serious. I was cool man serious. I'm shy, See la bantu la vokuchim. See happy, yeah, see happy.
So do you feel like comedy expresses another side of you which you don't express through music?
Yeah,
because through music you can have any of your funny lines, bruh. In music you make people think.
No, it does. It's just it's more like me. I've decided to walk this path. I was more like like about JHB and
oh, you've been there, done that.
I've been there, done that. In fact, but you see, that's why I like corner, but it's not a guy who can go against me because I've mastered the stage of. No, I'm talking about you. Oh, Lomchita lo shama la yengo meno JHB sabo.
It's about JHB. Ngoy Lomchita lo.
Wena ke kanye lo Lomchita.
And then how songs I were baby when something ngibalo.
Yeah,
ngibalo besin ma. I'm going to see the game, guess who's the artist. Very to JHB of us on child.
Passion Mustang, I'm behind there, boy.
Long of a name JHB.
Not.
By the way, anyway, when I met Sbhova, when I met you, we met Kumbula Utsaklanganagu. It was 2019,
yeah.
ANC, we talent show or something, ANC.
Elegans,
yeah, Elegans. We were there for the auditions. JHB was there before blowing up, man.
Yes.
Yeah, JHB before he became It's by JHB. Before JHB, there was JHB there. Almost everybody was there. Smith was there. Even Viva was there. Patient Master was also there.
Was also there.
When I was with Patient Master. Pumla was there as part of the judges, right? And I rocked them there. There's a clip there. I rocked them there. Ngishaya audition yami.
Who came with a guitar?
No, I came with a guitar, but when I was performing, I didn't play with.
I'm talking about the.
Yo, I was there with the guitar and song piece and then piece and rap, alaba. It was nice. It was a vibe. Everywhere we were just playing. I think it's Mbombela. But Mbombela, Zipi, Mbombela.
Then I was
Zipi, Domis, Mbombela. But Mbombela. ebathi mbombela ebathi mbombela ebathi zipindombi zasimbombela ebathi zipindombi kumele sibhalele fashion mask awu yana bakizi zipindombi. Yeah, we're just kidding. So there last meet khona mina now. Yeah. That's the first time when we just bought, like, who's this guy can rap, too. Like this guy. Yo, he can rap. So bukan manje lapha yaqalile. Ngithinzile. Abona ngishilo baba ukuthi ungafaki. Danko! Chaza ukuthi ngiyabonga mina sasibuyile. So when ngoba yenda sozokhatha lapho yenda khona the show will go on. Aha, show must go on. So yeah, the show must goes on. Show goes on. So that's why we meet, right? Lape loya ligazi zacula lengoma embombela. Then we connected. Even Sushi was there. Shout out to Sushi. Danko, one day we hope to have you here in Mfanaka. Then from there, fast forward into 2020. That's when we met. Kazi ngitacto recording wamba. Shout out to Smith. Ngwazzy. And actually that song, when we did that song Ngwamba, after that we did Cocktails, and then Cocktails, that's where Sbhova waguva la power time and ngiyabeva bonga, but there's this guy Sbhova. Lavan, what this guy is the one that made him feature wrong beat, and the beat was titled uyabona ngiyalalela mina gong so
the beat
Sbhova beat ibhale uyabona. I mean, I don't know ukuthi Afro beat or whatever, just ubhale uyabona, but I'm at that point ukuthi okay nabanginiki beat bangoba ibhale title. I feel like there's something in that title, let me work on that, like an assignment. Okay, it's like bathi na beat ibhale uyabona, come up with uyabona, yabo. Because I wanted somebody else's idea to play around with it, to be challenged. Then I wrote that song. Let's say, then look at Sbhova. It was him very because Sbhova. Then we did the song. I was like, Ngoma yako. I was like, this guy was like, yeah, take it, it's your song. I was like, cool. And then that's one of my early songs. Malicious Music. Danko Sbhova, legendary siyabonga. So yeah, that's when we started the relationship. Okay, we're working, but we've been working on your songs previously, and then they crashed. We've worked on like 5 songs, even more. Usizi. Hey, Matonda, we've been with this guy working, man. We've been working.
George, you don't believe which I sometimes had my dreams about the matrix.
Then I had a dream with the one that one. I still feel that song is much more needed more than ever. We'll work on those songs this year. This year I want us to work. I really want us to work.
I'll come up with something then.
I want Smith on that song. I want you on that song. I want Nancy on that song, and I want us to rock them. But who are these kids who are making a song about Ricardo Makado and it's dope and they don't need us? Because you know that Ricky was, even though Ricky was in the industry, he was outside the industry telling the kids, be original, be yourself. When we are given awards and then they bought them, we don't want these awards. He would say that on an award show. That guy was the real G, bruh. The truly brave never make it to the news. That's Ricardo Makado.
Yeah.
So, Mavela, I have much more respect for the guy. I know who's like, hey, I'm Tsintsa for, but I respect the guy for what he stood for, my principles, my values, what he did to get those things happen for himself. I don't know, and what led to him. But what I respect Ngwazzy, what he stood for. He stood for talent. He stood for creativity. He stood for kids. And listen to the kids.
For doing business fairly.
Yeah, doing business fairly. He tried. He tried his best in an unfair world where guys in, but he tried to get the best deals for everybody. Like I said, he discovered everybody. That's that guy. Even Youngstana, he found Youngstana. This guy, I found him. Even till today, when I do Instagram, there is that post. We found Youngstana. bambita to na 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 bating bayeke uhleli so lapha to the yard. That was before youngster actually aphuma mara asikho la.
No, I mean
That was before asikhombisa le site lakhe leli bating bayeke bangari lutho indukuba batikolela. Oh, what is it? Ngifisa ukuthi bangabona buso bakho mna.
Pinzile.
Hayi kapinzi. Igrade net ngoba na ngikhuluma ngani bamba lelo. Oh guys, so you can understand why Sbhova ziphinzile lana sisebenza ne-mic yethu lefuna ukuthi ube careful uma namana ukhuluma kuhlanya la ungakhuluma kuhlanya le mic yenda msindo. So this mic filterisha le.
Yeah, but by the way, I mean, I'm just glad with you guys pushing me about.
Mfethu thina mina vela wanted you for so long. Ngibuta Chakulu kuphi Sbhova, but hey Sbhova ngathi uthi kuphi. Ngibuta Ludi kweSbhova, ngibuta no AB Marando uthi hey ngokutholela number ya Sbhova, and then when you showed up I was like okay cool. So this podcast basically is just me and you talking about where have you been, our relationship, and what we are going to do this year, because I want us to work. And also bone idea cipher. Tell us about that, the cipher idea. What do you want? What do you see cipher? How do you see it?
Choti, this one will be called Dlala Mrapper. Yabo. Okay, Dlala Mrapper. Choti, this thing is more like we take one of these best MCs, Kasi to Kasi. Yabo. It has to be more like a one mic thing. So they get to showcase at our spot. They get to showcase at our show. Then we tell people, okay, this guy is from Ligazi, this one is from Game, this one is from Gotin, but they need to be up against one another. So we take one from Gotini. If he wins, he has to face maybe someone from another caste.
I get it.
So it's more like I take someone from Pinar and Ligaz, then if maybe from the one from Ligaz wins, he gets to proceed. There's a certain exposure that he'll be getting there
Throughout the show.
throughout the show, and I think he might get a chance to do a track with me or with one of my chitaling spanner now. He might get a chance to be part of the production team about and experience the production here to how we do things. So it's more like you see build an artist.
Find an artist, build that artist from scratch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the idea.
Because if that guy remains maybe a champion throughout, then at the end of the event, the guy needs to, or at the end of the competition, the guy has to be part of the album. Yami. That person will also be published by us. So it's more like it's beneficial after all for these kids abani plan
Calling you rapper.
yeah about
So calling to rap.
yeah, actually it is a calling because it's hard. In fact, writing a rap song, it's hard. Cannot lie about that. It's hard.
Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about that now, like your songs and yeah, especially the hit that you've made, how it came about, because people I think they would be mad at us if we singacetha le show le and we haven't talked about. Kodwa Mbalenhle mfethu. You know, I want us to talk about the song, and I also want us to talk about like rap, like how long does it take to write a song, or the process, the creative process. We want the juice, man. We want the Afro juice, man. So yeah, next take, Asbangene always. Will I be correct if I say Mbalenhle is your biggest song so far?
Yeah. Yeah.
So from the time you started up until Mbalenhle, there wasn't a song that blew njenge Mbalenhle. And yini lokho nde wabona this song is actually big.
You know, man, I always believe in making something new every day. So at first, I never took Mbalenhle as a big track, as a PS.
Smash hit.
Yes.
It's in the streets. Sometimes I don't know what's artist, but mundu ayalalela lengo.
I mean, I was like, no, man. Okay, all thanks to Chakul about his magical touch, mfethu. Because this track was like...
And also feature ban NK.
Yes.
Sangban marayano shinchile kama. Makhosi. Danko Makhosi.
I'm just scared Makhosi ngispanile nawe nkabi yami yabo. I knew this day was gonna come. Shout out to la ukhona mfethu. Can see you. So NK Makhosi. Short, I was like, I did verse 1. It was more like bekungana kicks lapha. Just like the melody. I sent the sample to Makhosi. I don't know who's this other guy, but I think 3 of them or 4 of them.
My vocalist bong.
Yeah. Then Makhosi was like, dude, give it to no one. I'm ready for this one. I'm the one for this one. About. Then was shy chorus Makhosi. Fast forward was sending chorus studio. Then I'll be like, yo, Makhosi, why ends in there? I started writing verse 2. Because when I heard the first verse, got Mbalenhle mfethu, wayongishiya manje ekugcineni akunamakey beat asi-arrangeanga yabo. Chakul was like, no, this is actually a good song. Why don't you focus on this one, Sbhova? And I was like, no, it's fine. I can focus on this one if you want to, because we partners, right? Business partners, music partners. So we mastered the track. I finished the track, then we mastered it. I sent it to NK or Makhosi. He was like, okay, I like it. So I announced with Yapum. Okay, people were like, Sbhova. Okay, I've been doing my freestyles about out there about to be basangazi. But bebana le ndaba which Sbhova samas, but we think Sbhova is one hit wonder because I heard a track Dlala kakhulu eKwalakwaleni yabo.
Oh, before Mbalenhle.
Before Mbalenhle.
And what was that song?
It's a Kasi Vibe.
Mm.
It's called Kasi Vibe. Touch and go. That track was dope. So I did the track, then people, they thought maybe I'm just the one hit wonder guy. I'll never come up with something different actually. I did the Mbalenhle track, then people were like, oh, I started getting my interviews, and by then I was the most interviewed artist at PCR.
And you were big in the in Papaton.
Way too big, bro. Still big right now.
Oh yeah. You are big, yeah. Currently, you're still big.
Still big because they still asking me for another track. They still asking me for this track. We lost the track Mbalenhle. Can you send it
Please
to
send
us?
it, yeah.
So okay, I decided to put the track on my album because that was the main plan. I'm gonna put the track on my album.
Nobhala
Walencwadi, yes. So Makhosi, I spoke to Makhosi and tell him, dude, I'm deciding to put this one on my album. He was like, no, it's fine. You can. So you can invest on this one, even if you wanna do a video.
Yeah, it still deserves a video. And thank you, Gutumfetu Ushayide, touch it rhythm performance. It was lit, Baba. It was on fire. Siyabonga. Danko, siyabonga Mbalenhle Ushayide for the first time. Tobane video. Mlando Belalo. Like you're performing this song, yeah, it's recorded, it's documented, and this platform is for logo. People like you who are stars, who've been shining, brightening that little corner where they are. Now we have to expose you guys to a new world, digital space. Who's the face? behind kodwa Mbalenhle mfethu.
I mean.
And there's a song there lemnanzi kakhulu kiningi ngoma ngithanzile laphana le soundtrack Nobhala Walencwadi. It's a dope one where you are telling a story. Can you give people an idea what's happening there? Because I mean, I've heard there are 3 stories, but you're saying it's the same person. First verse, what's happening there?
No, it's more like a guy after school, ne?
After matric.
Yeah.
Or after tertiary, just the grown-up life.
Yeah,
grown up, not so cool.
Whereby you need to start living your own life.
To be a man, you need to provide for your family.
So I've been looking
type of vibes.
For my jobs. I've been posting my CVs, ne? But no jobs. So I went to Joburg. Then when I got there, I started marketing for Span. Dude, Span asiko. Then I called my mom, tell my mom, dude, I'm coming back home. She was like, no, it's fine. I came home, then I went to the studio. Then I recorded. The idea came while I was on my way back home. Why don't I just...
So this happens. It happened. It's a reality.
It is a reality. I've been...
Just want to document it in your logo.
Yeah.
First verse, you are applying for the job.
Yes.
You know you are qualified for the job. And everybody would relate to the song. Nobhala Walencwadi, it's a dope one. Njengoba bengisasho kaSimfana. I-album yakho.
Album liyaphuma probably next year early.
And the soundtrack Nobhala Walencwadi.
Yeah, okay. Let me not say next year because even this year it can drop because I'm still waiting for my publisher. So saying Bangelo, which is a publisher. So
guys, be on the lookout. Sbhova might drop. Sbhova and dropping. Stroba this, yeah. Stroba.
Yeah.
Stroba an album, yes, Sbhova. Anytime from now. Soundtrack yakona Nobhala Walencwadi. I feel a lot of people are gonna resonate. The first part of the story is a young person low qualified to do a job. Where apply for them 70. Second part to palele khaya ukuthi imake ngisemjozi mina lijozi lingisebenzele. I'm not getting the jobs here. I'm coming back home. The third part of the story accept passion yakhe, calling yakhe because I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna turn this dream into a reality. I'm gonna be a musician. Don't fail me, hip hop. That's the story of each and every one of us. We have to do something to provide for our family, to protect our family using our own hands. Let's use our talents. If you can sing and try to make money out of it. If you're dancing, dance and make money out of it. If you are acting, act and make money out of it. Sbhova mfethu Incwadi usatoyibhala Nobhala Walencwadi. It won't end. I'm glad ukuthi sikutholile namuhla. I'm glad ukuthi ngubonile performer. I'm glad ukuthi you told me your life story, the beginning part of it, ukuthi ngubani wakabani, you were moving around and it seems like everywhere you went you found that there's actually home there.
Yeah.
There's actually home there because that's where you are. And I'm glad ukuthi you're going through this journey of self-discovery. I wish you all the best mnaga and siyabonga siyithachiti sithi siyabonga ukuthi udile sayitsinza Lentfo. Danke Sbhova from me ne.
Ngibambe ngesandla futhi imali ngibambe ngesandla.
Mlilo ngasicalo, mlilo ngasiphetho. Mlilo futhi ngona phakathi ngithi fudumala ungibambe ngesandla. Danko! Mbalenhle hitmaker, KaMfundisi, inspired by Zulu Boy, Zakwe, Zola 7. He's the best. Yakhima mngaka. Danko! Qima vala mfana. Kodwa Mbalenhle mfethu. Why ngisiya manje kudinini?
Eish, dog.
Sothi kodwa bengiyimi nawe eqaleni.
Hey.